we will learn a tool how to manage your business ideas. So whenever you will get your idea, let's say that you are asleep and then you will wake and you say, oh my God, I should do this. This will be great business. We will today learn a tool how to manage that, because a lot of people have ideas, but they don't know how to, let's say, how to facilitate them to reality. And today we will do that with a very special tool. Its name is Business Model Canvas. It's the whole philosophy around this business model canvas, and it's all written in this book. I suggest you that if you will go in this entrepreneurial way of life, or if you will build your career as a businessman, I think this book is very good to read. Today we will do workshop about business model tool, and if you will be very excited about it, you can read more in this book. Okay. So my name is Tomasz. Like I said, you can call me Thomas because J is sometimes difficult. I'm the CIO of Successful Entrepreneur Institute. So my main job, my main occupation, my main business is to perform workshops like that you will receive and you will participate today. Maybe just for the start, I tell you, those of you who came to get new ideas, it will be a little hard, because we have some ideas already developed, and you will working on a group which have already established idea. So the main goal of our workshop today is to teach you a tool which can you use about any idea, but idea must be yours, Idea must be yours. I'm telling you from my experience, I already try to give people ideas and say, man, you should do this. One girl from Faculty of Social Work was in practicum in my enterprise, and I was very excited about enterprise which could work or help people with dementia. I think this field of dementia have very huge potential. And I spent almost 1 month to persuade her, please start with this enterprise, because you will have a lot of work, because a lot of people have dementia, and it's really painful and it's a lot of stress, and they will be prepared to pay you just to work with these people with dementia, but won't go, because the idea must grow inside you. This is the first point. The idea must grow inside you, because the path, the road from your idea to establishing a business is very long and complicated, and it's often that you are just in the end and you just want to quit, because it's so complicated. And this power, if you have your own idea on your own heart, this gives you a power to break through all the barriers, to open all the doors, to contact all the clients, to do everything. And if just someone tells you, oh, this is a good idea, just execute it, don't go. Maybe 1 week or 1 month. But when the things are getting complicated, you don't have this inner power, you don't have motivation anymore, because you say, okay, this was not my idea, come on, what I'm doing, come on, this is not a good idea. So the idea must be like, you must be very passionate about. So idea must be yours, you must be passionate about. I can teach you how to manage them, that they will not just stay in your head, but the something will, in the end, something will appear. Some money will come, ka-ching, ka-ching, okay? Cool? So if I tell you the schedule of our workshop, look, today we have now we have a little bit intro. Then I will explain you what is business model, what is the point of business model. I will also make the introduction of business model canvas. This is your business plan on 1 page. I will teach you how to do business plan on 1 page. It's very easy, it's very fast, and the speed, the fast is your the best way to succeed, you know, because you have a lot of competitors, your business environment is constantly changing, and if you write a business plan like 60 pages, you know, you can spend half a year to just write it. And in half a year, everything is changed. You have new competition, some new Facebook appear, new channels are open, you know, it's very, it is waste of time to write very big business plans. So I will teach you how to do it very quickly and very easily. And this is business model canvas all about. So I will explain you how to do it. I have also some good practices, you know, that you will see how business models is implemented. And then this is the, let's say, more theoretical part that you will see what it's all about. And then comes the funny part, the part you will enjoy the most, I'm sure. So then you will, when I'm finished here with good practices, you will go to groups. I think we'll make 4 groups, yeah, because you are a lot. 4 groups, and each group will start to work with their own idea, you know. And you will design your business model in based what we will learn before. Also, you will make prototype of your idea. This is very, very creative managing. Then when you create your prototype, you will also introduce to all the other participants who will give you feedback. And when you will be ready and you will get feedback from your business models and your prototypes, you will go to the street and with the goal to talk to the first clients, you know, just ordinary people who are just walking down the street. You will stop them, you will ask them for 1 minute. We'll teach before how to make presentation in 1 minute. And then you will just ask them, will you buy? No, you will not ask them, maybe also, but you will try to get feedback from your customers. This constant talking to the customers is part of a lean methodology, lean startup, lean business. I will explain you a little bit later what is the difference between fat business and the lean business, or maybe the old business and the lean business. You will see, and the point is that you talk to your potential clients all the time, that you not close into the garage for 2 years and then developing something, thinking about your idea, borrowing money from your wife, from your bank, everywhere, and then you put out your project and say, look what I done in these 2 years, and clients on the street say, oh come on, nobody needs that, you know. So the lean startup methodology is vice versa. So you get to the street immediately and talk to the people if they think that this is a good idea. Because if the people on the street don't think that you have a good idea, it's a bad idea. Because they don't buy, you know, they don't buy. They will say, come on, I don't give you money for that kind of idea. So it's very important to very early go to the street and talk to the people. And this is the philosophy of lean startup methodology, and you will try today for the first time, okay? And then you will come back, you will give a little report, you will tell us what the people say, if they were interested, or if they think that it's a bad idea. And did you see this movie? Simon Sinek. Have you ever heard about Simon Sinek? He's very famous. He's like a rock star in business world. He is very famous business consultant, and he figured out the magic formula of why some businesses are very successful and some businesses never manage to be successful at all. It's TED Talk. Do you know TED Talks? The ideas worth spreading. This is some non-government NGO which provide very interesting, innovative people to talk in conferences. Everything is filmed and put in YouTube, so it's very inspiring stories you have there. Simon Sinek have a talk around 18 minutes. You can find it on the YouTube. I will play now just a small shortcut of his speech around 5 minutes, and there how he explains what is the difference between good companies which are doing good companies which are not doing so good, and it's all starts with a why. So that's why, because that's why I question you today, why? You know, because every day we must ourselves ask why. Why am I here? What am I doing?
There's a pattern. As it turns out, all the great and inspiring leaders and organizations in the world, whether it's Apple or Martin Luther King or the Wright brothers, they all think, act, and communicate the exact same way. And it's the complete opposite to everyone else. All I did was codify it. And it's probably the world's simplest idea. I call it the golden circle. Why, how, what? This little idea explains why some organizations and some leaders are able to inspire where others aren't. Let me define the terms really quickly. Every single person, every single organization on the planet knows what they do, 100%. Some know how they do it, whether you call it your differentiating value proposition or your proprietary process or your USP. But very, very few people or organizations know why they do what they do. And by why, I don't mean to make a profit. That's a result. It's always a result. By why, I mean what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why does your organization exist? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? And why should anyone care? Well, as a result, the way we think, the way we act, the way we communicate is from the outside in. It's obvious. We go from the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. But the inspired leaders and the inspired organizations, regardless of their size, regardless of their industry, all think, act, and communicate from the inside out. Let me give you an example. I use Apple because they're easy to understand and everybody gets it. If Apple were like everyone else, a marketing message from them might sound like this. We make great computers. They're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Meh. And that's how most of us communicate. That's how most marketing is done, that's how most sales is done, and that's how most of us communicate interpersonally. We say what we do, we say how we're different or how we're better, and we expect some sort of behavior, a purchase, a vote, something like that. Here's our new law firm. We have the best lawyers with the biggest clients. We have, we always perform for our clients, do business with us. Here's our new car. It gets great gas mileage. It has, leather seats. Buy our car. But it's uninspiring. Here's how Apple actually communicates. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? Totally different, right? You ready to buy a computer from me? All I did was reverse the order of the information. What it proves to us is that people don't buy what you do, people buy why you do it. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This explains why every single person in this room is perfectly comfortable buying a computer from Apple. But we're also perfectly comfortable buying an MP3 player from Apple, or a phone from Apple, or a DVR from Apple. But as I said before, Apple's just a computer company. There's nothing that distinguishes them structurally from any of their competitors. Their competitors are all equally qualified to make all of these products. In fact, they tried. A few years ago, Gateway came out with flat-screen TVs. They're eminently qualified to make flat-screen TVs. They've been making flat-screen monitors for years. Nobody bought one. And Dell came out with MP3 players and PDAs. And they make great quality products, and they can make perfectly well-designed products, and nobody bought one. In fact, talking about it now, we can't even imagine buying an MP3 player from Dell. Why would you buy an MP3 player from a computer company? But we do it every day. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. The goal is not to do business with everybody who needs what you have. The goal is to do business with people who believe what you believe. Here's the best part. None of what I'm telling you is my opinion. It's all grounded in the tenets of biology, not psychology, biology. If you look at a cross-section of the human brain, looking from the top down, what you see is the human brain is actually broken into three major components that correlate perfectly with the golden circle. Our newest brain, our Homo sapien brain, our neocortex, corresponds with the what level. The neocortex is responsible for all of our rational and analytical thought and language. The middle two sections make up our limbic brains, and our limbic brains are responsible for all of our feelings, like trust and loyalty. It's also responsible for all human behavior, all decision-making, and it has no capacity for language. In other words, when we communicate from the outside in, yes, people can understand vast amounts of complicated information like features and benefits and facts and figures. It just doesn't drive behavior. When we communicate from the inside out, we're talking directly to the part of the brain that controls behavior, and then we allow people to rationalize it with the tangible things we say and do. This is where gut decisions come from. You know, sometimes you can give somebody all the facts and your figures and they say, I know what all the facts and details say, but it just doesn't feel right. Why would we use that verb? It doesn't feel right. Because the part of the brain that controls decision-making doesn't control language. And the best we can muster up is, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Or sometimes you say you're leading with your heart or you're leading with your soul. Well, I hate to break it to you, those aren't the other body parts controlling your behavior. It's all happening here in your limbic brain, the part of the brain that controls decision-making and not language.
Question, why is important? You think that is important?
It can be.
It can be.
I don't know if it's like always important. I don't want to see it in a dogmatic way, but it can be for sure.
Yeah. Look, this film is not part of business modeling, or it's not part of lean startup methodology. But in every workshop I play this film because you know, as an entrepreneur, you are your own boss. You don't. No one is above you, and sometimes you lose focus. Believe me, you lose focus, and you don't know. Sometimes you woke up and you say, "My God, I don't know what to do today because very a lot of work to. It's very a lot going on." And then it's very good to ask yourselves, why I'm doing this, what I'm doing. Because if you are constantly thinking about that, what is your purpose, what is your goal in your life, what is your goal of your enterprise, why are you doing specifically this enterprise, this business idea, I think it gives you sometimes a little motivation to get back on track, you know, that you're not lost, because sometimes it's very fuzzy. A lot of clients, a lot of work, a lot of employees and problems and stuff, and that you with that kind of questions, which are very basic, sometimes you can get focused back and get back on track. So that's why I play the film. And now we can go to this, let's say, business modeling or the lean startup methodology. Now, from now on, I will tell you about lean startup methodology. Another book I want to show you. This is the Slovenian version about lean startup methodology. English title of this book is Running Lean. I will give you around. You will see a little bit. This is also very interesting book, how to start a business, and the majority of my workshop is based on that book. From Slovenians, it's translated. One of few business books which are translated. Majority is in English, but this one is translated. It's only cost 10 euros. So if you will be interested, it's not very big investment.
It's for free on website.
Yeah, for free on website. You can download it for free, and in that hard copy version is 10 euros. Okay, and what this book says about, and what the other book says about, the new way of managing your business is not based on your business idea. You know, this is the old business, the fat business. Let's say if we'll today learn the lean startup, the lean business, the fat business was going somewhere like that, like I explained you before. One guy have an idea. Then he borrow money from the bank and from the family and from the grandparents, and then he locks into the basement, and let's say he devote 1 year to developing his idea, and because he was afraid that someone will steal the idea, and he was you know, like he was very perfectionist and say everything must be done perfectly, and then I will show to the customers my product. This was the old-fashioned business we're going on. Also in big corporations, you know, the managers say, okay, we will give 1 million euro and establish some kind of development group of scientists. We'll give them 1 million euro and they will make a new product. And when the product will be done, we will offer the product to the buyers, you know, and then we will see how it goes. And of course, a lot of these products didn't sell, you know, because a lot of money will spend, you know. This guy in the basement or the big corporation put a lot of money and energy and time into often into the products which not be market fit, it says. You know, it don't fit the market. It not solve the problem which will exist in the market. And like I said before, maybe this guy who locked himself into the basement, in that time the problem was really huge. But after 2 years, you know, a lot of things change. And when you are finished and when you are coming to your customers, it can be, they say, okay, we don't have problem anymore, or it's better solution out there because one of your competitors made better and faster solution. So this was the old-fashioned business. And today, like I said before, it's very important that you talk to your clients very early, in very early stages. Because of the crisis, very little money, banks are not giving loans anymore so much, so people figure it out, how can I do business without these long terms developing and stuff, you know, and they develop this kind of philosophy of lean methodology. So just build a prototype, just go to the people and talking to them, and if the idea feels right, then you develop on the way that people tells you, okay, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a need, and you incorporate this feedback from the market to your final product, let's say. And of course, if you constantly interacting with your market, with your clients, the possibility of failure is very small, you know, because you are in constant conversation. And this is what is lean methodology all about. And of course, if it's very fast and very cheap, you will see everything is one pager, everything is very time limited. You will see when you will prepare your presentation of your business idea, you will have just 2 minutes. So, that means 120 seconds to tell all about your idea, you know. You don't have all day, you don't have hours to make PowerPoints and explain how good you are. You only have 2 minutes, and 2 minutes is a lot. You will see when you go to the street. You will hardly find a man or a woman who will listen to you for 2 minutes. Maybe you have 30 seconds to inspire people, you know. Maybe some of you selling maybe something on the internet, you know there that people often spend on your webpage 8 seconds. If in 8 seconds you don't give a right message to them, they will leave, you know, because we are just clicking there, and just going through the net. So it's very important to know what is this message that will that people will notice, and you get figure it out in a way that you ask them, what is your problem? Where can I help you? Because if they see this on your page, okay, I have this problem, he have solution, then stays, and maybe a little bit clicking, and maybe order or let's say some business meeting, appointment on business meeting or something. So this is the, let's say, the basics of lean startup methodology. So we are not talking anymore about tell me your business idea, but we are more talking about tell me a problem you are trying to solve. So you know, we are not selling the happy, your products are not selling to happy people who are satisfied. You always try with your product to satisfy people, to make them more happy, to make their life more easy. So your customers are more like this, you know. They have very big problem in some special field. And then you try to solve this problem and find the perfect solution for this one. So this is the one step further from this classic business. So you don't talk about the idea, but you talk first the problem. Which problem you solve. And I read about a lot blogs about VCs, you know, these people who have a lot of money and invest in fast-growing startups. And they often says that when they are listening to young entrepreneurs or the entrepreneurs in general, they always a lot of time talking about the solution, but they want to know about the problem, you know, because just in a way that problem is very big, that means that your business will be successful. Because if the problem is not very big, or maybe some other company solves this problem better, you will not succeed, you know. And if you are thinking how you buy some stuff, let's say everything, you will see that everything is involved in some problem. You buy bread because you have a problem, because you're hungry, you know, and then you buy bread. Everything is connected with the need or with the problem, you know. We buy car because we want to go from point A to point B very fast, you know. We have a problem with the traveling, so we buy a car to solve this problem and reduce it, you know. It's very basic, but you must ask yourself, what problem I am solving for my clients? This is the first one. You will see this will be your first task also. So if you have your business idea, you must ask yourself, what problem does my solution solve? This is very important. And the first thing, and then when you discuss or analyze the problem, then you optimize your solution, you know. And this solution means business idea. And from there on, we talking about business ideas. But the problem first. The problem first. So, identify the problem. And when you identify the problem, and when you find the solution which equals your business idea, now what? Then you go to step 1, let's say, or maybe this is just the step 3, design your business model.